Hi. I just want to preface this by saying that this is not going to be a man-bashing session, yeah? I'm very aware that there are a lot of women that do abusive things too and fucked up things, and I know. But it's really interesting because I went out clubbing tonight and I saw this young girl in her 20s with a very, very, very cool goth sort of outfit. And I complimented her on it, as you do. And she said, it's to intimidate men so that they don't hassle me, so that they leave me alone. She didn't even need to really expand on that, because I knew exactly what she meant. Like, she was like, you know, if I look a little mean and tough, they'll leave me alone. I'm like, And then we were talking about how, like, one strategy that some women use, which is probably a bit out there, but is like if you're on a train or something and there's some creepy guy, you sort of start going, bah! Bah! Like you got Tourette's or something, because it's not something I've done actually, but I have thought about it, because they're going to be like, oh my God, like, I'm not going to do anything to her because she's going to drive me insane. Because apparently there is nothing scarier than a crazy woman. Do you know it actually takes a real lot for a woman to get really, really upset and really scary, and get angry? Because we're full of estrogen. Like, we do get angry from time to time, but see, the thing is that men's natural state is to have lots of testosterone, right? I'm not saying that you're all angry all the time, but, and of course there's exceptions to every rule, but if we go crazy for being disrespected or treated badly or whatever, can you blame us? And also to this whole women are crazy trope is not only sexist, but it's also unfair. And today, one of my best friends in the entire world, such a beautiful person, inside and out, soul to the earth, genuine. She could wear a paper bag and still be one of the most beautiful women you'll ever see in your life. She could get any man. This pathetic toddler, man-child, probably a narc, did the bait and switch, right? Basically reeled her in, pursued her, love bombed the shit out of her. She wasn't even looking, right? But he wanted her. And basically, she had lots of red flags and she ignored them because she's like, oh my God, he's so wonderful. He's like saying all this stuff, right? And then all of a sudden, he just completely blindsides her, and he's just like, he'd met someone else, right? Because she noticed an energy shift, and she asked him about it. And you know, was always lying and stuff, right? Because apparently, you know, again, she might cry, heaven forbid. Where am I going with this? So basically, you do realize, guys, that you guys could actually physically harm us or kill us, right? And yet you're so afraid of being honest and having a conversation. And my poor friend was shaking today. She was shaking. She's been reduced to mental rubble by this guy, this narcissistic, selfish asshole. So the thing that you guys need to understand is that I understand that you're also victims of toxic masculinity. Biggest victims, yeah. And I think it's very unfair that you were taught as children to suppress your emotions and feelings. I think it's disgusting. And I'm glad that that's slowly changing. However, you need to also take accountability for the fact that there are so many broken, damaged women out there that have been treated so badly by men that they don't want to date anymore. They are so broken that they don't want to trust anyone ever again. And I know that women can do stuff too, right? I've had some real shockers. But my friend, like, she was physically shaking because this guy gaslit her so much that she was questioning her own sanity. She was actually, you know, thinking that she was to blame. And I drove an hour and a half today. She was saying that, you know, she wanted to unalive herself. I drove an hour and a half. I just decided, I said, look, I got the kids organised, made sure that they were, you know, and I was just like, okay, I said to her, I'm coming. I'll be there soon. Drove all the way up to her place, hour and a half drive. When I got there, I basically got into bed with her and held her and talked to her, and she just let it all out. And eventually, and I stayed for a few hours, and eventually we drafted a message together to send him. And I was with her, and she was shaking like a fucking leaf. And I've been there, and I really wish someone had been there for me like that. So, do you think we could all start treating people better? Do you think we could be more gentle with people's hearts and with their kindness and their time? Because so many people are so broken from things in their life that they've only just put the pieces back together with super glue, and the only thing that's holding them together is like a thread. And then you go and pull the rug out from under them, just ghost, gaslight, deflect, project, whatever you do, and then that woman is then too scared to date anyone else again or even have sex. So